Hi, this is Darlene Witherspoon from Travel Unlimited Interface. And today I would like to share some information on fam trips. What is expected on a travel agency? Number one is you must make sure that when you accept your invitation or your confirmation, that you're aware of the expenses you must pay, like the resort fee or room taxes or maid service, etc. Make sure that if you can bring a companion, that the companion doesn't have to be a travel agent. Most scams want travel agents because the point of the thing is it's not a true vacation, it's a working trip. They want you to see the property so that you can tell your clients about it and give them suggestions. Also, site inspections, usually entail looking at several rooms and restaurants, etc., to tell how the food was, how the service was. So these are things you have to think about. It's a working trip, so you need to have that in mind. When a tour operator gives you a schedule, you need to follow that schedule. I mean, they take a lot of time to decide when and where to go to fit into their schedule. So it's important that you be on time. You're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. Be there at 7:45. Why not? Don't be the one that everybody is always waiting on. That tells something about you as a business person when you're late. It's a negative. And also, I'd like to talk about the tipping. There are usually tipping requirements that are mandatory. That means you must pay them. They expect you to pay these tips. Our vendors spend a lot of money to house us, to transport us, to wine and dine us. The least we could do is make our tips properly. I recently went on a fam, and the agents weren't tipping. They weren't tipping the waiter. They weren't tipping the bus driver. I don't know if they tipped the maid, but they weren't tipping the tour operator. And when I suggested that we put all the money in one envelope with a card to give to at least the tour operator, they weren't having it. And the point is that the tour guide and the bus driver prefer that type of situation. They want all of the money together. Why should they have to open up 44 envelopes to see what everybody gave? And when I counted up the tips, it added up to just $41. Now, we spent a lot of time there. We went places, toured. The least you could pay is your $41. Everything else was free. So I didn't understand that. I was rather embarrassed. But anyway, I hope you learned something. And the next time you go on a fan.